Our mission here at the Confluence Artworks is to create high-quality pieces of art, furniture, and fixtures. Hi everybody, you are in the shop at the Confluence Artworks, and I've kind of made a few videos over the years showing projects in different stages of completion, and this first time I've flipped the camera to where it's actually looking at me talking. I got asked recently why I became an artist, and it kind of not forced me to, but it got me to look at some of the reasons why I became an artist and how I ended up in this really cool shop today. I kind of been interested in art my whole life, and to me it's about the connection that you have with somebody that's deeper than just words. It kind of started with my father. He taught me the value of hard work and the idea of doing something right. And if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. I started doing photography. I think I was about 12 or 13 when I started doing that. And I took literally thousands of pictures over the next 4 or 5 years. And when I was 16, I had the same picture published by a national publication called Soaring, and the Los Angeles Herald Examiner. My artistic trajectory changed when I was lucky enough to be able to work on a project called the House of Earth and Light in Phoenix with one of my mentors, Pat McHugh. It was a summer of really hard work, but it seemed like maybe 10 or 20 years worth of experience working with this high-level metal worker. Working in metal, you have a connection on the elemental level by you're either melting it together and joining it, or you're moving it around by getting the molecules to go fast enough. And for a science nerd like myself, that is enough to make me really want to do this all the time. I tell people that when you like doing what you're doing, it doesn't really seem like work, and I feel really lucky. Another question I get asked sometimes is where my artistic inspiration comes from. I find art in nature everywhere. The fact that I'm lucky enough to live where I live in Southern Oregon in the mountains next to a river and in a valley that has 3 different watersheds that come together, that's what inspires me. And I have a rough day out in the shop. I go and sit down by the river and regroup, and seems to make the bad day go away a little faster. I love abstract art. I'm a big fan of Escher and Dali and some of the masters. And then sometimes I don't know where it comes from. I get ideas that just pop into my head based on what I'm doing or some experience that I'm having, and those are always fun. And I guess I try not to question where the inspiration comes from. I just try to enjoy it when it's there, because it's not always there. I live for the state of flow, which for an artist is like a runner's high. And you're out here in the shop working, and time stands still, everything's working right. You know, it's a pretty magical experience, and really what keeps you coming back. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to figure out how to make a base that rotates. So this sculpture of an infinity symbol will be able to move with the wind as it blows through the yard. This is a 11th anniversary present for my wife, and we're now in halfway through our 12th year, so I'm moving right along on this. One time I had a lady move to tears because of some stuff I built, and that was pretty amazing. It was worth more than the money was at that point. You know, it's making the customer happy is what I'm about. Getting to do the thing I love, and be able to create and hopefully move some people along the way.